In this video, I'm going to give you a full review of Google local service ads and answer the question I get asked all the time. Do they work? By the end of this video, you're going to find out what Google local service ads are, if they really work, and I'm going to share 3 different success stories of clients I've worked with as well. Now, before I get started, I work with quite a few companies doing Google local service ads now. So if you'd rather skip the trial and error or getting frustrated and maybe never even getting these launched for yourself, click the link below, book a call with my team, and we'll walk you straight through it. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so before I talk to you about Google local service ads, I want to share with you what they are in case you are unfamiliar with it. What Google local service ads are is an option that allows you to show up at the very top of Google, relevant to all the services you provide. I just typed in plumber near me, as you can see here. And then what popped up is an example of the Google local service ads, or Google guaranteed ads, as they're referred to as both. So as you can see, this R&R Plumbing popped up, Guardian Plumbers. If you scroll down a little bit, this is an example of a Google pay-per-click ad where you are paying for clicks. And then this company, is going to hope that someone enters their name, email, and phone number on a landing page. I would not recommend that service because I think you're paying for clicks. And you get down here, this is like the Google Maps rankings and stuff like that. And you get down here, and this is more like SEO. Then you get to the dreaded third-party websites like Yelp and Angie's List and Home Advisor and stuff like that you get a lot of shared leads from. So really where you want to be is right here in this prime real estate area at the very top of Google. So that's the first benefit, is you show up at the very top of Google for all related searches relevant to the service industry you do. And so this is available for a lot of niches and industries. So I can do AC repair, and then you'll see like HVAC companies here. You can do junk removal near me. You'll see more examples here. There's quite a few niches you can choose from. So if you can think of a niche, it's most likely available. Now, the way that you advertise is you offer people the option to click right here to message you or click right here to call you. And the cool thing is, and benefit number 2, you only get charged per lead, which is really awesome. I don't know if there's anyone out there that has ever tried social media marketing or Google pay-per-click advertising. In most scenarios, you have to set a daily budget. And if you get nothing from those, like nothing, no leads that day, you're still paying for that. What's really cool about Google guaranteed ads, you only pay when you're on a pay per lead basis. So someone clicks here to message you, you're charged. Someone clicks here to call you, you are charged. And benefit number 3 about this is you can actually dispute bad leads too. So again, there's no perfect platform, but in a lot of scenarios, especially social media ads, it's really tough. You can get a lot of fake leads and you're still paying for those. With Google guaranteed ads, they really emphasize quality. So say someone clicks here to message you or to call you and it's a spam lead, maybe it's a competitor. Maybe in a lot of scenarios I see, especially with contractors, it's people wanting to like work for you or get a job. You can dispute those and actually get credited back. So you are really using your advertising dollars in a really quality way, basically. You're getting the best bang for your buck is really the best way I can say that. Okay, so now that you know what Google local service ads are, I want to show you 3 scenarios of how they've been successful. So example number 1, this is my roofing client, and they are in a big state in the United States, and they're a big company. Roofing is a really saturated industry too, so it can be tough to get really good results. And so I'm going to show you an example. They actually make $60,000 in their first 90 days of running ads. So I'm going to show you their leads here just so you can kind of see a lot of the phone calls that are happening here. So as of today, it is March 14th. So they got a call today. They got a call yesterday, basically several calls a day, and it just really works. And so I think as some of you may have seen on the previous page that they ad budget was $25,000 per week. That is really just like a bid to get more opportunities there. That's kind of one of the like hidden strategies with local service ads is if you say you're willing to spend more, you get a little more priority, along with having lots of Google reviews as well. So as you can see here, they're getting lots of phone calls and they're closing lots of deals. So this is a high ticket option because I know that there are, especially in the contracting businesses, there's a lot of higher ticket, but this can also work for lower ticket options too. And I'm going to share an example of that with you right now with my towing client. Okay, so this is my towing client. They're also in a pretty big state, but again, very different service. Unlike roofing, where the lowest job is like anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000, and it can go anywhere to like $50,000. His average job is like anywhere from 100 to 150, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. It just depends on if he's willing to take the job there. So as you can see, this client, they're only spending or willing to spend $175 per week. They're on about a $500 to $600 budget, but he's closing like 60% of the phone calls he gets in. So basically every other call, he's closing a deal, which is fantastic. And so as you can see, we only focus on towing services here for him. But let me show you like his cost per phone call here. It's really, really low. And again, he's closing like more than half of the phone calls he gets because he's just good on the phone. So like I'll just show you what he's got for March so far. He's got 14 calls that have come in. He's dominating. So as you can see, he's 100% in the impression rate for searches, and he's the absolute top impression rate 100% of the time. So anyone in his service areas that types in towing near me or needs tow, like he's the number one option, and he's just crushing it. So I'm just gonna do 336 divided by 14 and 24 bucks a phone call. 24 bucks a lead of someone who's calling saying, I'm on the side of the road, I need you, like I'm in a bad place. And he's closing lots of deals from this. So that's just so you can see that there. And then let me show you just like his. So as you can see, he's closing quite a few deals, and then he gets credited for people that call that aren't relevant. That's like the credit back option I was talking about. So really great, doing well for him. I've given you a high ticket scenario. I've also given you a low ticket scenario, and then I want to also give you an example of a new industry like countertop installation. And they just started ads with me this week and booked an estimate on their very first phone call. Okay, so this is the countertop installation company that just started ads with me this week. And so they're brand new. They offer countertops, as you can see with all the services here. They're working on a budget of about $1,000 per month. But as usual, I like to up the average weekly budget a little higher because I found that if you list exactly what you're willing to spend, Google Guaranteed will usually spend a little bit less than that. And I want to use the full client ad spending at as many at bats as possible for them. So they just started ads this week with me, as I already mentioned. And let me just show you an example. So they only have had two calls come in so far, but this one here, that booked an estimate for this weekend of somebody who wants the service done right away before they move into a home like later this month. So like one call, one estimate. I want to show you how much that costed them because it was awesome to see. So as you can see, they've gotten 2 phone calls and it's been a total of $81.75. So they basically paid for that first lead that came in, because the second one, I haven't reached back out to them yet, $40 to get an estimate on something that could turn into something that's anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. I just want to show the power of this in all these scenarios, that now is the time to utilize Google local service ads. It is, in my opinion, like the best bang for your buck option that you can get that will get you high quality opportunities and people that are serious about using your service sooner rather than later. So to answer the question, do Google local service ads work? A resounding yes. Y-E-S. Yes, they work. They work because you only pay per lead. They work because you show up #1 on Google, and they work because you can actually dispute bad leads, bad calls, bad text messages, and get refunded for it. It is by far the best bang for your buck advertising method for contractors you can utilize these days. And I'm sure some of you are like, oh my gosh, this sounds awesome. What do I do? Well, one, you can go and Google local service ads, and then you can go to this link here that says Dash United States. Click on this. You do need to be logged into a Gmail account or have one, so I already am up here, so you can see that there. Then you're going to click local services, and it's going to open up a. So in addition to all the cool things I already mentioned, Google is actually offering businesses an ad credit just to try this service out. So if you can imagine Google telling you, hey, Mr. Business Owner, we're going to let you use our own money to get yourself customers just to try this out. It's a no-brainer. Do it. Go. Get more leads, get more customers, get more sales, get more jobs. All right, so anyway, you're gonna click this get started button here. You're gonna say yes, you wanna earn your badge of trust, click continue. And then you need to check and see if you're eligible for your service in the area. So you're gonna say, I'm just gonna say my state, California. I'm gonna throw out a San Diego zip code 92069. And then job category, we'll just go ahead and say painter. Boom. And then click check eligibility, and then you're off the races. So as you can see, do Google local service ads work? That is resounding yes. Yes, they do. So if you're still wondering what the answer to the question was, do Google local service ads work? It is a definite yes. They absolutely work. High ticket, low ticket, anything in between, they can work for you. I mentioned this before, but I utilize Google local service ads for quite a few companies already. So if you'd rather skip the trial and error or get hung up on any part of the application process, click the link below, book a call with my team. We'd be happy to help you out. Go ahead and check out the next video that you're going to see popping up on the screen right about here or here. That's going to talk about Google local service ads. Are they better than Google pay-per-click ads?